and I'll help you find the books with those facts.
Thank you, Grandma. You're a real lifesaver.
A new calculator.
Hi, I'd like to see your calculators.
Did you have a certain model in mind, ma'am?
I'm not thinking of any specific model. I want something simple for basic math.
Is it for personal use?
Yes, I just need it for shopping and keeping track of my bills.
Well, the great thing is that these simple calculators are very inexpensive and small. Here is a solar model that never needs batteries. It is thin, too.
It's too small. I can't read the numbers very easily.
How about this one? It is a pocket calculator. It's a bit bigger. The display is easier to read.
Yes, I can see the numbers better. It is easier to hold, too. Is it also solar?
Yes, it is. It is battery-powered as well. It has an 8-digit display. This calculator also has a memory key.
How much is it?
It is only $5 plus tax. It comes with a 1-year warranty.
I'll take it.
Online chatting.
Philip, are you still chatting online? It's 9:30 p.m. You have an exam tomorrow.
Yes, Mom. I'll get off in a minute.
I read some articles about chatting online. I'm not so sure you should be spending so much time in front of your computer.
Mom, that seems unfair. It can be very educational. You meet people from all over the world who talk about lots of different things.
Okay, maybe these people share their knowledge. I still think it is better to join clubs and socialize with real people.
Do you think chatting online causes bad behavior?
Online chatting can be very addictive, not to mention expensive.
Well, if you have DSL, chatting is not expensive. Also, not everyone who chats is an addict. Disabled people are better able to socialize online. You know, not every area is wheelchair accessible.
True. However, I've read that there are lots of strange people online who are dangerous.
I'll be careful. Besides, you can always see what I'm writing and who I'm writing to. In my opinion, the biggest fault with chatting online is the lag time or delay in the system.
I agree. I have noticed that there is some lag time in you getting off the computer.
Talking drums.
I want to be a member of a heavy metal band. I love heavy metal drums, James.
I don't, Henry. They are too heavy if you ask me. I prefer a more traditional style, like African barrel drums.
Barrel drums? What are those?
They are made with hollow logs and animal skins. First, they cut down a tree. They cut a section that's about as thick and tall as a barrel. They stretch an animal skin over the top and tie it to the sides with wooden pegs. These pegs can be tightened to change the pitch.
That sounds interesting.
In Nigeria, they have talking drums. They use a hollow tree trunk that's smaller than a barrel drum and leave an opening at both ends. Then they fit an animal skin on each end. There's a string between each of these ends. When a player holds the drum under an armpit and squeezes, it tightens the string and raises the pitch.
Why do they call it a talking drum?
They cut a section that's about as thick and tall as a barrel. Imitate human voices. They stretch an animal skin. They seem to cry, laugh, and shout.
I'd like to hear that.
Why don't you come to the community college with me tomorrow? A troupe from Africa is giving a concert, and they are supposed to have the best drummers in the world.
Now that sounds great.
The new boss. You know, Kim, I think our new boss doesn't like me. I don't understand why.
That's not true, Trevor. Why, just this morning I heard her say you're a very good employee. She said you work very hard every day.
That's news to me. I wish she would say it to me, but she just criticizes everything I do.
I think that you're being too sensitive.
Do you really think so? Maybe I just need a vacation. I haven't had one for years.
It's not good to work so hard, Trevor. I think a vacation is a great idea.
How about you? Are you happy at work these days?
Yes, I'm really enjoying working for this new boss. That's why I'm surprised that you think she criticizes your work. Actually, I think she is helping you to improve your work. She's just trying to help.
I didn't realize that. Now that I think about it, you're right. I feel much better.
Good. Let's go for lunch.
The principal.
How long have you been a school principal, Mr. Shin?
I have been a school principal for 18 years.
What made you get involved in education?
When I was 12 years old, I read an article about how the human brain works. I studied very hard. I tried to use my brain well. Soon, I began to get interested in education.
I see.
After college, I became a teacher. I was given the position of principal 12 years later.
Do you ever wish that you had done something else?
When I first started as a principal, I missed being a teacher. I like spending time with children and helping them learn and grow. However, I knew that I could do a lot of good as a principal.
You have certainly done a lot of good, Mr. Shin. You started a special program to send all the students in your school to college.
I had been planning to do that for some time. I'm glad the program is so successful. Bill Gates. Look at this article I am reading. It says here that Microsoft made over $36 billion in 2004.
Wow!
I wish I was Bill Gates, the owner of Microsoft.
Is it just because of the money?
Of course. You can donate a lot of money to help other people. Bill Gates donates millions to charity every year. He also employs about 55,000 people in 85 different countries.
I heard that he got interested in computers when he was really young.
That's right. He started programming computers when he was 13 years old.
Really?
Yes. Then he studied computers at Harvard University.
He was a Harvard graduate? This shows how important education is to success.
Actually, Bill Gates decided to drop out of Harvard. He was an excellent student, but he did not want to graduate.
Why not?
He had a dream. He dreamed the computers would be in every home and office in the world.
I see. He decided to follow his dream.
Yes, he made the right decision.
Stop yawning.
Stop yawning, Jason.
I'm sorry, Miss Terry. I can't help it.
You can. You yawn because your lungs need more oxygen. When you need more oxygen, you open your mouth wide and take in a lot of air.
What can I do to stop yawning?
You should go outside into the fresh air and breathe deeply. Then you won't need to yawn anymore. Your lungs will have lots of oxygen.
We just came in from recess, so why am I yawning?
Are you tired? Being tired also makes you yawn. This is because your body needs rest. Oxygen helps your body rest. Sleeping rests your body and makes you take long, deep breaths.
Then why do I yawn when I am bored, Miss Terry?
Well, Jason, when you are bored, you are probably not breathing deeply enough. The best way to stop yawning from boredom is to do something interesting. If you can't do that, try taking deep breaths. This will not stop the boredom, but it will help you stop yawning.
The gym.
Did you hear that a new gym opened on one of the streets nearby?
That's great news. I've gained some weight and I'd like to lose it through exercise.
I need to lose weight too, and I've always wanted to take yoga classes.
Do you know if the new gym offers yoga classes?
I'm not sure. I'm planning to go there on Friday evening to look around. Do you want to join me?
Let me check my schedule for this week. I'm too busy on Friday, so can we go on Saturday afternoon instead?
Sure, we can see what the new gym has to offer and get some exercise too. It's fun to work out in a gym with other people. We might even meet new people with similar hobbies.
Hold on, let's see what the gym looks like first before we start planning anything else. Let's meet for lunch at the West End Cafe before we go. It might be the last good meal we eat.
Good plan.
A healthy lifestyle.
This burger is delicious. Do you want some?
No, thank you. I'm working out at a gym these days. I want to be healthy, so I've also started eating good, fresh food.
You're exercising? That's fantastic. When did you start thinking about your weight and staying in shape?
Last month I had a checkup. My doctor told me that I should be leading a much healthier lifestyle now that I'm getting older. Now I try to eat small, regular meals instead of 1 or 2 big meals a day. Gym these days.
I see. What types of food do you usually eat now?
I eat lots of fruit and vegetables. I try to limit carbohydrates like bread, rice, and pasta. I also try not to eat sugary foods.
Oh dear, I love sugary foods, especially cakes.
Well, try to eat food that is good for you. You need to take care of yourself.
You're right. I should start thinking about a healthier lifestyle. But first, I'm going to finish my burger.
A balanced meal.
I have lost 7 pounds in 1 week. Skipping breakfast really works.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
People who skip breakfast eat more at the next meal. Eating breakfast is very important. Breakfast gives you energy for the day.
Well, I eat 1 big meal a day at dinner time.
Having 1 meal a day is not good. You should have several small meals a day. You'll have more energy that way.
Maybe you're right. I have been feeling really tired lately.
What do you usually eat?
I only eat salads now.
Salads alone may not be nutritious enough.
So what should I eat?
You need some protein and carbohydrates. It is important to eat a good variety of food at each meal. You should have balanced meals. Make sure you eat cereals, fruits, and vegetables, and some bread or rice. You also need milk and dairy products, and some meat. You'll be healthier. You'll have more energy. You'll even look better. Across Canada.
I'm so excited. I just got back from the travel agency.
Travel agency? Where are you going?
I'm planning to go to Canada on vacation.
Canada? How exciting! How long are you going for?
I'm going for a month. I want to see as much as I can.
You are so lucky. What places are you going to visit?
First, I'll spend a few days in Vancouver. Then I'll take a train through the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, you're riding through the Rockies. That's really exciting.
Then I'll fly to Toronto and take a bus to Niagara Falls. Did you know that you can actually take a boat under that huge waterfall? It's called Maid of the Mist.
Wow, that's an amazing thing to do. You're so lucky.
Well, I hope I don't get seasick. I'll finish my trip in Nova Scotia. I want to eat lobster for dinner every night, and I'd like to bike around some small fishing villages too.
Have a great time and take lots of pictures. A trip to Europe.
Where are you going on vacation this year, Andre?
I'm going to Europe with my parents. We're going to take a tour of France, Italy, and Germany.
Oh, that will be such fun. How long will you be gone?
3 weeks. We're going in the summer, so I won't miss any school.
What will you do there?
We're going to visit historical sites, like the Colosseum in Rome. We'll also see famous museums, like the Louvre in Paris. And of course, we're going to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
How will you travel from one country to another?
There's a famous train that goes all over Europe. It's called the Eurorail.
I wish I could go with you. My family is going to the seashore again, just like last year. I'd like to go somewhere I've never been.
Don't worry, Julie. I will take lots of pictures, and I'll buy you a souvenir.
Thank you. I'll collect some seashells from the beach for you.
Thanks.
New Mexico.
Hi, I haven't seen you for 2 whole weeks. Where did you go on your vacation?
I visited my cousin in New Mexico. I had a great time.
Mexico? I thought you went to the U.S.
I did. New Mexico is a state in the southwestern U.S. It's between Texas and Arizona. Guess what? A lot of Americans don't know that New Mexico is a state. The license plates on cars in New Mexico also say USA. This is so that people don't get confused and think the driver is from Mexico.
That's funny. So, tell me what you did in New Mexico.
My favorite part was visiting Carlsbad Caverns. There are 30 miles of caves. In one cave, we had to wear hats with lights on them so we could see in the dark. Sometimes we had to crawl through very narrow tunnels on our hands and knees.
Weren't you scared?
No, it was a lot of fun. I'm going to visit my cousin again next year. You should come with me.
Karaoke. It's nice to see you, Karen. How have you been?
I've been very well, thank you. How are you, Dan?
I'm fine, thanks. I went to the movies Saturday night. I wanted to invite you, but you weren't home.
That's right. I went karaoke singing with some friends on Saturday night.
Really? I've never sung karaoke. What's it like?
I had never gone karaoke singing before either, but I had a great time. My friends were experienced karaoke singers, so they showed me what to do.
Did you have to sing in front of a lot of strangers?
No, the place we went to rented out small private rooms. Nobody else could hear us. They even gave us free sodas.
Cool. What kind of music did they have?
They had hundreds of different songs to choose from. They had both new songs and old songs. They had songs in English and songs in several other languages too. It was really fun.
I think I'll go karaoke singing next weekend. Watching TV.
Did you watch the latest episode of that new reality show last night?
There are so many of those reality shows these days. Which one are you talking about?
It's called Good Fences, and it's all about neighbors. This reality show is the only one I like, because you're right, the others are just silly.
I never watch reality shows at all. I prefer to watch shows that teach me about something, like science and nature programs and travel shows.
Oh, I like travel shows too. My favorite travel show is the one with that chef from England. He travels, cooks, and eats all the time.
I like that one too. He really makes me laugh. He has a good sense of humor.
Let's watch it together this week. It's on Thursday at 8 o'clock, right?
That's right. But where shall we watch it?
Well, I have a big screen TV and a comfortable sofa.
Okay, we'll watch it at your place then. And I'll bring some snacks. See you then. Have some fun.
Okay, great. We'll meet you in an hour. Bye.
Who is that on the phone, Jane?
That was Amy. She wants to meet us in front of her apartment building in an hour.
Why are we meeting her there?
Because her apartment is close to the bus stop. We're going to go downtown and watch a movie, so hurry up and get ready.
Oh, I honestly don't think I should watch a movie tonight. I'm studying for an important test on Tuesday, so I really don't have time to have fun.
You have been studying for several days, Joe. You don't need to study anymore. You need to have some fun because you're too tired to study anyway.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Is it just Amy and us going?
Lily is coming along too.
Really? I need time to take a shower and get dressed.
Don't worry, you have time.
It will be fun to see Lily and fun to watch a movie together.
I told you so.